Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and fellow enthusiasts of wisdom from the world of finance and business, welcome to this exploration into the insights gleaned from a truly remarkable book, Buffett, The Making of an American Capitalist, by Roger Lowenstein. Now, I must begin by tipping my hat to Mr. Lowenstein for his scintillating portrayal of Warren Buffett, a man whose life journey has captivated many and mystified some. So, without further ado, let's dive into the brilliant foray of the top 10 insights from this magnum opus, delivered with a dash of wit and a dollop of engaging banter. 1. The Oracle does his homework. If there's one thing more reliable than a Swiss watch in Warren Buffett's universe, it's his unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Buffett does his homework. And no, we're not talking about a skimpy glance at an annual report. We're talking about a deep dive that would put Jacques Cousteau to shame. He reads, analyzes, and understands every aspect of a potential investment, often armed with just a pencil and his trusty calculator. Remember, if you plan on investing like Buffett, you better transform into a veritable sponge for information, a finance factotum, if you will. 2. Patience is more than a virtue, it's an asset. Forget fast food. Value investing is a slow-cooked stew, and nobody knows this better than the Sultan of Savings himself. Buffett's patience is legendary. It's as if he has a secret love affair with time. He knows the market is manic, offering bursts of irrational exuberance and depths of undue pessimism. Buffett waits for what he calls the fat pitch, an opportunity so good that it's almost impossible to mess up. For the rest of us mortals, learn to wait, cricket bats at the ready, for that juiciest of investment pitches. 3. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Warren didn't just hop on every gravy train in the station. He diligently avoids what he doesn't understand, a refined form of FOMO aversion therapy. In today's terms, you could say he ghosts the unknown. Not everyone can juxtapose derivatives with dating, but hey, that's Warren for you. His approach speaks to the heart of risk management. If it seems like a Martian concept, it's probably not your party. 4. The moat theory. Just like medieval castles, Buffett loves his investments with a good moat, not filled with water, but with competitive advantages. The wider and more shark-infested the moat, the better. It's not just about the size of the fortress, it's about how well it can fend off invading hordes or competitors. If a company has a strong brand identity, pricing power, or a unique product, you can bet Buffett's eyebrows have just raised a notch. 5. Circle of competence. Imagine life as a giant dartboard, and you only excel at a tiny slice of it. That's your circle of competence, where you're the reigning darts champion. Buffett doesn't stray far from his. He knows his onions in insurance, candy, and fizzy drinks. If it's not in his proverbial dart zone, he relinquishes his turn at the oche. Stick to what you know, and know it better than anyone else. That's the Buffett edict. In 6, it's not just business, it's personal. When Warren invests, he invests in people as much as he does in their companies. He looks for management with integrity and a proven track record, not just flashy suits with darting eyes. Buffett would take a leader who uses a ledger rather than a projector any day of the week. It's the tortoises, after all, that win Buffett's race, not the hares on steroids. 7. The illusion of diversification. In a world where investment portfolios are more diversified than a United Nations potluck dinner, Buffett remains unimpressed. He prefers fewer eggs in his basket, but he watches those eggs like a hawk with a surveillance drone. This isn't to say he's against diversification, but he believes in meaningful concentration where you truly believe in and understand your investments. If each egg doesn't spark joy, Marie Kondo them out of your basket. 8. A penny saved is a penny earning interest. The man doesn't just look for companies that count pennies, he himself is the high priest of penny pinching. Before you think it's all about hoarding, understand that this insight is about respect for capital, a sheer refusal to waste resources that could be better invested. Be more Buffet-like. Respect each penny, and it will introduce you to its friends, ideally Benjamin Franklin. 9. The intrinsic value tango. Price and value are to investors what rhythm and movements are to dancers. Buffett has an uncanny ability to discern between the price of something and its intrinsic value. He steps in when the market's gyrations price a company well below its true worth. It's not dancing with the stars, it's ballet with the balance sheets. 10. The philosophy. And finally, for a man who could easily have been a real life Scrooge McDuck, Buffett is surprisingly generous, but his giving is as strategic as his investing. He doesn't just open his checkbook. He looks for causes where his dollars can have the most profound impact, often stepping in where he feels capital can truly transform. It's what you'd call value investing in humanity. In digesting these top 10 insights, it's evident that Warren Buffett is not just about getting rich. He's a maestro orchestrating a symphony of investment philosophy, personal ethics, and a deep understanding of the ebbs and flows of human nature and the market alike. He might as well be wearing a conductor's hat while wielding an accounting ledger. So, as we step off the roller coaster that is Buffett, the making of an American capitalist, we're left with more than just a healthy respect for the Oracle of Omaha. We've been imbued with pearls of financial wisdom that gleam brightly in the treasure chest of our collective business acumen. My hope is that these insights inspire you, challenge you, and perhaps even provoke a chuckle or two as you navigate your path through the investment jungle, armed with a map inked in the essence of Buffett's principles. Thank you for tuning in to this odyssey of wit, engagement, and insight, an homage to the man who has diligently demonstrated that being intelligent with money doesn't just mean growing it. It means understanding the profound interplay between money, life, and the pursuit of a legacy that outlasts the balance sheet. Ladies and gentlemen, keep investing, keep learning, and perhaps one day we'll all have a little Buffett in us.